They do. They get it raw and dirty.
They get raw meat.
Yeah, you're one of those assholes
Food
that decides to
poisoning.
wear a lambskin condom.
Okay, so I've worn several lambskin
Ew.
condoms. What are you gonna do when you're with a woman who's allergic to latex and you don't want to get her pregnant?
You can use
Fuck
a
her in the
dental
butt.
dam. You can use a female condom.
Aren't
Yeah.
those latex?
No,
Okay.
they're not. Yeah.
Good cloth.
Listen,
Can-
I come from the dark ages. All right.
You can do butt stuff.
Yeah, that they don't want.
I mean,
that.
if you're a gentleman.
If you're a gentleman, no one's ever requested butt stuff.
No,
No,
really,
really.
not once.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's a great one. I was having sex with somebody.
I hope so. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how else you can fuck.
Slipped out, put it back in. She's like, that is the wrong hole. And I was like, are you sure? I just thought that's funny that I had to ask, that I thought, like, it feels all right.
It feels the same.
Feels okay. Just constriction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe she took a big BM before.
That's how dumb I am. That's all.
It might be.
I'm just
It might be. Man's a
throwing
dum
it
dum.
out there.
Man's a dum dum.
Damn.
Margo Brookover. How are
Hey,
you?
Margo. Thanks for listening to that great story.
Yeah. I'm a real good listener. I got that note in school a lot. So.
Did you really? Yeah. Oh no. Your teachers are jerks. Yeah. You grew up here, right?
I did. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
born here.
Born and raised Phoenician.
Big Sea of Beige.
What?
The Big Sea of Beige.
The big sea. Oh yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's
Just a bunch of different colors of brown, different expressions of brown.
variations.
Yes. What the fuck was I just about to say?
I don't
This is why we shouldn't get as high as we do before the show.
Listen,
I'm
Yeah.
pretty much there.
Yeah.
I'm not upset about it.
I'm
at
not
all.
either. I feel great, actually. I had a hard day's work.
Went on a long run.
Matt went on a run. Matt's been running.
Been running.
Where did you run today?
Just down the canal. There's a canal right behind my house. And I
Okay.
just get out
Is it
and
like
run.
a nice canal? Like there's
Yeah, it's
lots
in-
of flowers,
Gilbert.
like minimal homeless people.
It's Gilbert.
Like no homeless people.
No homeless people.
Yeah, there's like no homeless people in Gilbert.
Okay.
Two things Mormons are good at. One, raising money to build a temple. Two, keeping homeless people out of a town. Very good at both of those things.
They're real good at creeping into local government and putting up some ordinances.
Yep.
Oh, good.
That's what they do.
Yeah. You know, it was the Mormons that first started putting little spiky things on the ground so homeless people couldn't sleep under awnings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That was an invention by Joseph Smith himself.
My God.
I mean, I think
He hated homeless people too.
I think they just officially started liking black people like not too long ago.
Yeah,
too. So, I mean-
black people still don't get their own planet when they die in the Mormon religion.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
so they really don't like black
They
people.
really
That's
don't like the
disappointing.
no. Every white Mormon gets their own planet when they die if they've lived a good solid Mormon life.
Yeah.
But the black folks, nope. Nope. You can go live on a white person's planet, but you can't have your own.
When you get real deep into that shit, you find out like
creepiness.
all the real
Lots of
fucked up
creepiness.
things that they believe and like practice.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I mean, Mormons are like, they're the most recent incarnation of like a cult gone religion. You know, like. we
well,
don't-
Scientology is the
Yeah.
most recent.
Yeah, yeah.
Mormons probably the next right behind.
But I
that.
think like the general person, the general person thinks that Scientology is a cult, right?
Yeah. No, I've never met a single person who's like, Scientology is kind of what the world needs right now.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Scientology.
I don't know.
Well,
Here's the thing.
how do they get people? I can't believe it.
Enough people have to like them because they're not losing their tax exempt status. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not losing anything. They're not having like a real fucking hard time. So enough people are out there that are either afraid of them, which is they've shown people why they should be afraid of them, or B, just apathetic and they don't give a fuck.
Maybe it just feels like a really nice like social outing because there's like a lot of like weird people in it.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't really believe in it, but I just need to get out of the house this week.
Right.
That's an expensive thing to do for a social outing, though. Like, they charge a lot.
They charge a shit ton.
That's like their whole game.
Yeah. Well, it also depends on like your social fucking standing too. Like if you're a millionaire actor,
Yeah.
your
a target.
experience. Well, your experience in Scientology is going to be a lot different than the fucking kid who was born there and had to work on a fucking ship until they were 30.
Ugh. You imagine?
Have you
that?
ever heard from
Yeah, I
anybody
can't-
that
I can't
actually like
imagine
grew
it.
up in one though? Like, do they have people that are like spokesmen? They're like, yeah, I grew up in Scientology, and this is my whole family's life and what we believe. I feel like
they
everybody's
don't-
just
they don't-
new.
They don't let that happen. Like, they don't let people see, because from what I can tell, the mass experience is like either they're in it and they're just
Yeah.
I'm clear, or they're out of it and they're just like fuck that place. Like, those people are psychopaths. They take advantage. Like, they rail against it. I've never seen the happy, nuclear Scientological family.
I think they keep it, and they keep most people extremely insulated because they want to keep the message extremely specific. Like they
Yeah.
have a whole wing of just fucking PR shit. So anytime like anyone comes out and says something, like they immediately have a website up with everything that this person's admitted to in their going clear sessions, where they're hooked up to the cans. They record all that shit. They write it all fucking down. They use every dirty thought you've ever had, every fucking fucked up thing that you've ever done or thought about doing, and they fucking blast it. And like, you're really gonna believe this piece of shit? And a lot of this stuff is shit that they told them to do. It's crazy. It's crazy. I relate to it so much.
I know you have a very nuanced view, because like you're from an actual like non-tax exempt cult.
Yeah, absolutely not tax exempt, but like
You're from a free range cult.
no, but like watching, homegrown, organic. We call it organic.
Fuck yeah.
Do you ever feel competitive with other cults?
You're like, well, this is what they made us do.
No,
You know how many
here's-
dicks I sucked?
Not with other cults, but when other people describe to me like, oh yeah, I was in a cult, and I'm like, oh yeah, what? And then like they explain something to me, and it's like,
That's not a cult,
that,
bitch.
come on, dude. Like, I was fucking hauling buckets of cement when I was fucking 12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was working as a grown man and not making any money and starving to death.
When
you know?
people,
I had an
like-
arranged fucking marriage. Like, come on.
Like Shia LaBeouf's sex cult. Like, you would probably punch Shia LaBeouf in the face.
Yeah, fucking good
Yeah.
for him. Like, like to me, a sex cult. What is a sex cult? It's
Sex
like
cult? Like, come on.
I just assume they're all sex cults.
they all are to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. They all have a certain weird, sick, sexual, fucking deviance thing where it's like, and it's like so.
It's so gross when it's framed in the guise of religion.
Oh God.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Now, the thing that fucking is the worst to me, is so fucking gross, is the fucking polygamists that they had in Colorado City. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, if you have, like, the dude who just moved to Flagstaff,
There's a big polygamous guy who moved to Flagstaff.
he had the TV show on like TLC with like the 4 wives and
Sister
like,
Wives.
Sister Wives. They live in Flagstaff now.
Really?
Yeah, they moved there like right before Big Pine. Oh wow. I was keeping an eye out. I was hoping.
Why
like,
didn't
to
we
see
go
them out there.
Why didn't we go find their houses?
Oh, it could have been a scavenger hunt.
was on
I know we could have gotten like something from the one kid and then something from the sister.
When I wasn't busy, I was on drugs. So I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
all I was thinking about.
All
the
right,
whole
all right.
time.
Well,
But,
next time we go, we're gonna go 2 things: proper meat and provisions,
Yeah.
and then find the polygamists.
Yeah. But like that is like those are adults. They're choosing to like the polyamory, like that whole thing. It's like
We
you're
shouldn't be
adults.
allowed to
It's
have kids.
consensual.
You're
now.
choosing to do it.
Yeah.
But the fucking dudes who are marrying 12-year-old fucking girls.
Yeah, no, fuck those guys.
and multiple, it's like it's so fucking gross.
I don't-
It's so gross.
I don't like polygamy because it's always male to female and it always fucks with children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you ever heard like the stories of kids who grew up in polygamous culture? Like they feel so fucking awful.
Right.
Like I watched an interview of this kid and his dad sired 130 children.
Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, that sounds more like the fucking marrying kids stuff too, though.
Definitely.
That's gonna super fuck you up. I try to keep an open mind as much about like adults consensually doing.
Well, they open
what
up
they
the
wanna fucking do.
argument by saying, "Well, it's it's our freedom of choice," and then they use the gay argument, like freedom of choice,
Well, that's not. Yeah, that's
and it's
bullshit.
not good because you start doing that, and then these people are pedophiles on top of it. Half of them. Like I'm 100% hardly against polygamous relationships because it fucks with children, and it's just in more ways than one because kids normally get sold into it.
Here's the thing: I haven't seen enough evidence of what happens from like just a normal relationship with multiple partners. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like forced into marriage to fucking kids and teenagers and all that fucked up stuff. Like I until I see like more evidence of like, hey, we're just 5 people who like to fucking have a good time and they have kids and they raise them into like a good environment. Like, I don't know that that's bad. Like, I was raised in a fucking horrible environment.
True.
And I did some fucked up things, and I'm a fucked up person. But at the same time, I'm a good person with a good heart. So it's like
Keep saying that.
I try. This is how I keep from killing myself every day. This is the speech I give myself right before.
He looks in the mirror. He's got lipstick written on it. Like, love yourself.
Absolutely.
Little heart.
I'm eating a fucking pound cake. Just fucking like. Anyways, I think I'm off my soapbox now. We can talk about something else. We don't have to talk about
that was a
cults all day.
that was a great soapbox.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about, but it's interesting as fuck because it's another one of those things where it's like you don't see it every day, but at the same time you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you go to the Catholic Church, you're going to just a really old cult.
They're all cults. I mean, honestly, it's just.
Do you have faith, Margo? Do you have faith in anything?
No, not really.
No?
I mean, like, I grew up in the Roman Catholic Church. My dad.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
My dad worked for them, and he did, like, the music and everything for the church. And as his family, we were expected to be there for every Mass. So there were Sundays when I'd sit through Latin Mass, Spanish Mass, and English Mass.
Jesus Christ.
But, my dad also like got his doctorate in theology and all of this, so he was really into it.
Yeah.
Not so much on just like a faith level, but on educational level and studying it.
Yeah.
But when I was 13, I told him I didn't want to go to church anymore, and he was like, "Yeah, like don't go, because if you don't believe in it, it doesn't matter."
Wow.
Like
that you don't hear that from many people's parents.
He was a pretty open dude.
That's cool. That is really cool. Do you have a good, solid relationship with the fam?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah. My dad got cancer and then started doing some hard drugs. So I haven't seen him in 2.5, 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I cut him out.
Really? Mm-hmm. Just like,
That's a tough one.
was he like coming over to stealing shit?
A little bit.
Really?
He did a whole lot of fucked up shit. My sister had a problem too, and she was like seeking help and all of that. My dad came over, and we didn't know that he was using yet.
Yeah.
And he left some heroin needles in the laundry bin in my sister's kid's room.
Oh.
And then CPS got called, and I just
done
yeah.
at that moment.
His behavior was unacceptable, and I told him, "You ever want to get clean? You can call me after 6 months."
Yeah.
So.
Damn, man. Sorry to hear that. That's rough.
It is what it is. It's not great, but
No.
Yeah.
But at the same time, adversity makes you a better person, and that's why we love you.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
You're my father now.
Yes, I am, daughter.
Thanks, Papa.
Call me un papa.
Un Papa. But
Play a little fiddle for me. Yes, like it.
It is.
Like it a lot.
It is so fucking tough to try to be the healthy person in your family. It just, it's just brutal because it's just like you know, on one level you're doing the right thing, and on the other level you're betraying your family. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like you're not you're breaking the social contract that's been set up where it's
Yeah.
like you guys are.
But you like at some point you just have to like learn that it's okay to put yourself first
yeah.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that guilt goes away after a while once you just accept that you're worth the time too. You're worth the focus.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I 100% agree with that. I mean, I came from really just easy, like small town, and great parents. Cared a lot about me. They were teachers. They weren't around a lot. You know, like I always had a solid 4 hours a day to myself. So that's why I'm as fucked up as I am. Shouldn't leave your kids alone, guys.
Are you an only child?
No, I have a brother. Poor kid got tortured for fucking 5 hours a day. Nobody has received more power bombs and DDT and just pro wrestling moves full on than my younger brother.
Oof.
Poor little bastard. But I came from that, and at the same time, like, you know, I had to have a moment where with my mom where I was like, listen, I'm going to do this, and this is what I'm going to do. And it was about comedy, and she was super against it. Like, to be
fair, I feel like she was right. I mean, I feel like you've proven her right at this point.
I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
There's still time. It
There's
can still
time.
pan
We
out.
have time. We have time. I set a solid goal for if I'm 40 and still just doing open mics, and
man.
yeah, then I'm done.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like,
I hope you kill yourself. At
I
that
would
point.
probably would.
Yeah, like don't just quit comedy.
No,
just
I'm gonna quit everything.
Quit life.
Yeah. What am I gonna do at 40? Like, what's going to happen? for me?
Nothing. You've already
Yeah.
wasted so much time.
Just gonna fucking.
If you would have just listened to your mother.
Just gonna end it.
You gotta leave her the note too that says she was right.
Yeah, I
Oh,
will.
yeah,
I'll be like,
absolutely.
you were right. I shouldn't have done this.
Yeah.
She'll be like sad that you're gone, but happy that she was right.
She won't. She won't make it that long. God damn. Actually, she might. Like, it's weird. Her side of the family, like, either they die young, like in their 50s, or they die like super fucking old, like in their late 80s to 90s. Like, there's no in between. There's no like people dying at like 75. Like
Yeah.
you should.
I think I had a couple like greats that lived into like hundreds and shit.
Really?
I had a great aunt Leela who lived to be 104,
Wow.
but
Yeah.
everyone else died young.
She was the lucky one. Are you one of those people that wants to be like live forever? Like, you one of these live forever people?
I mean, like, it'd be nice to live for a long time as long as the quality of life was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, nobody like wants to like die like when they think about it. I mean, some people do want to die, but
Yeah.
I want to die.
nobody's
every
like,
day.
oh God.
Most times I want to die. Yeah. But yeah, no, listen. There was times when I was hopeful too. Just
You,
Yeah.
you never-
35's really kicked me in the dick.
You never thought about like just doing like setting an age and Hunter Thompson in it, like just have the people you care about over, like, hey, thanks for coming over, let's get fucked up, and then just go out back quietly and shoot yourself in the head.
Ooh.
Because that's what he did.
No,
He invited his kids
like-
over. He
man.
invited his ex-wives over.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so
he went
great.
out back and shot himself.
I won't be doing that. I like sequels. I've seen every single Land Before Time. If something doesn't have to end, I don't want it to.
So Margo wants to live forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't ever have the thought of like when someone really pisses you off and be like, I'm gonna kill myself in their house so that they have to deal with that. So they have to deal with the not only the cleanup but the emotional damage of knowing that I hated them so much that I murdered myself in their own home, and just a fucking
How would you
messy
do
one
it?
too.
How would you do it?
In a spite one,
It'd be a mess, right?
a spite one
Be
would
a real
probably
mess.
be like
Set up the scenario. Tell
spite
me how
one?
they wronged you first.
It doesn't matter. Like I'm fickle. I'm fickle. You
That's
can look
very
at me
fickle.
the wrong way and then be like, "Oh, we got fucking beef now? Is this what we're doing?
I've seen
we're going that
I've
way?"
seen Matt like spill he spilled carne asada in his lap and then started yelling at everybody around him. So it's just
Were you in pain?
He was triggered.
I was just upset
Okay.
about the carne asada.
He knew he'd come in here and the dog would just not leave his nuts alone.
licked my nuts so hard for a while.
He liked
Which,
it.
you know,
He liked
wasn't,
it.
wasn't the worst thing.
Are you going to kill yourself in his house right now?
Who? Bill?
Yeah.
No.
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 We wouldn't do it in Bill's house.
Okay.
There's other people. There's
Yeah.
other people where it's like, oh, man.
He doesn't want to do that to Brian,
Okay.
Devin.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people
You know.
here that I like. Rocco. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't want my dog
Oh.
to eat his body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you let your dog eat his body?
Hell no.
I would let
There's a
Rocco
lot
eat
of
me.
gristle on that. Rocco needs to lose some weight.
I would let Rocco eat me. A lot of. You'd be high for a while.
He would be very high for a
Just
while.
Eating a fat edible.
That's a fun thought. If you eat a stone, like if you cannibalize a stoner,
Yeah.
do you get high from eating them because the THC is stored in their fat?
That's right. Like you could like just take all the fat and render it down
Dude,
and like put it in your cookies.
that's what we should do. Is
Holy
like,
shit.
I
Hot
should,
rock soup.
I should go get liposuction and then we should start baking with my fat. No?
Oh shit. But what would you bake?
Huh?
Brownies.
Brownies, cookies.
Just brownies?
We could make some topicals.
You've never wanted to be like a specific pastry?
Nah, I mean, I'm good with any of them as long as it tastes good.
Does he look like he discerns pastries?
Not a discerning. I have to have one of everything.
I hope we
That's
make
fair.
donuts out of you.
Donuts?
Yeah.
I would
Sort
make,
of fried
I would
food.
make. Yeah, it's got to be fried.
Funnel
Elephant ears.
cake.
Make me into
Oh.
elephant ears. Damn it.
I don't know what that is.
The funnel cake, essentially, like
Yeah.
like native, like Navajo fry bread.
No.
Have you ever had
that's
monkey
not
bread?
fried bread.
Oh yeah, monkey bread's
Yeah.
real good. That's a Mexican thing, right? Monkey bread, yeah.
It's like cinnamon
and it like
and,
pulls all
like,
it all
brown
pulls
butter.
apart.
I thought it was like a New Orleans
Is it?
thing.
I don't know.
Beignets.
Alice,
Is it?
can we get a ruling on monkey bread?
Monkey bread.
Yes.
Mexican.
Hispanic?
Monkey bread's awesome.
Is what's the origin? Is it Hispanic origin?
White people only ever made monkey bread when I ate it.
Okay, yeah. So I feel like this is more of like a
God damn it.
Louisiana origin of.
I had always
of
thought it was
stuff.
Hispanic.
I thought it came from Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah, this whole time.
Huh.
It just sounds like a Midwest thing.
Yeah.
It
Like
totally
a
is.
Midwest
You ever had a
name.
Juicy Lucy?
No.
That's from Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's from Minneapolis. It's a burger
Okay.
with cheese and pickles and onions and stuff on the inside.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds
It's
good.
one of the best things you ever put in your mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never had one.
I'll make you one.
I don't really trust your cooking skills.
What?
I've never seen you cook anything before.
I'm a fantastic griller.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. I am.
I mean, a fantastic grill. Who's not a good griller?
I mean,
Like,
that's the question.
Me.
People that are afraid of fire.
can you cook anything else?
No, I'm a really good cook otherwise.
Yeah.
I've just never gotten to cook with like an outdoors grill.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if you cooked on it 3 times, you'd be like, I'm a
You ever
fantastic
cooked on a
griller. I have all of
charbroiler?
these.
You ever cooked on like a charbroiler?
No.
No?
Like I've done the prep, but I'm
Okay.
never the one who's put it on the grill.
Yeah.
Okay. I liked cooking. I cooked at a restaurant, Matthew.
No, you didn't.
I did. I owned my own. You piece of shit. It was called Trackside.
This is another lie. Another lie. When Bill owned a bar and restaurant.
Oh my god. I'm gonna tag the dude that I owned it with and have him write you a letter. In pen and paper.
Better be notarized.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
Better be delivered
Notary
certified
public.
mail or that thing's going right in the
Certified
garbage.
mail, that's asking for a lot. That's a lot of money.
That is a
like
lot of
you
money.
go to the notary at the bank and they'll do it for free.
Do you want to make sure it gets to me?
Ah, god damn it, man.
Certified
man.
mail.
I'll have them send it to me and I'll hand it to you.
At work the other day, someone tipped me in stamps.
What?
Oh.
Like
They
just
must
a
have
book of
just
stamps.
gotten out of prison.
How big of a book of stamps was
Yeah, how many
Like-
stamps are you talking?
Like half a book of stamps.
Oh, no.
So it's like what? It's like what is a stamp now? 30
don't know.
is it 34 cents?
I think it's like 34 cents.
No, it's more than that now.
No.
Is it more than
It's
that?
it's up. It was in its 40s. It might be in its 50s now.
Oh wow.
It might be 50. Like
Oh
50
wow.
something.
Just a really mean drag queen who didn't have any more letters to send.
That's hysterical.
Ugh, she was the worst.
Oh, that is terrible. And the worst thing about it is legal tender.
Yeah.
Stamps are legal
You can
tender,
give
dude.
somebody stamps.
Yeah.
It's always going to be worth what it says.
I'm gonna start giving you like stamps for money for the podcast. I'm gonna give you like a $10 book of stamps.
I want to pay my rent and stamps.
You know, you can
I
send,
want to pay $1,200 to Papa Davis and
That would
stamps.
be so good.
you know, if like You can send any size of cardboard as a postcard
Yeah.
through the mail, just
Really?
depending on like how many stamps you put on it.
Really?
Really?
I'm gonna send my mother half a refrigerator box.
Like you can do if they'll carry it, if you bring it to the post office if it's that big, but like they'll mail it.
That's great.
That's amazing.
It's like a piece of paper. It's
That's so great. What other fun little life hacks do you know to fuck up people's day? Because that fucks up a male person's day real bad. You
Oh,
hand them
yeah.
a giant piece of cardboard, like, here you go.
You can send people dicks. That's always.
You ever send someone a dick?
No, but I kind of got accused of it at work.
What?
Yeah.
Recently?
It was a little while ago.
were you like happy with the person that accused you?
What is it?
It was
Was it a picture of a dick or an actual dick?
gummy dicks.
Gummy dicks.
There was a director at work got a bag of gummy dicks, and I had an interaction with this director that I did not enjoy and was very verbal about. I have this problem where it's just like I kind of run my mouth a lot. I kind of can't control what comes out of my mouth sometimes, and so like I told a lot of people like I just was not fucking happy about the interaction because I felt really really shit on.
Yeah.
And then like I had my manager come up to me like seriously like a week or two later being like, so
You said
someone
Mark gummy dicks?
someone sent so and so a thing of gummy dicks, and I laughed hysterically and I was like, I am so disappointed that I didn't think of that first. So that's how I got out of it, being like, man, I really wish I had done that,
Yeah.
but I didn't. Yeah.
You ever done anything like that to anybody? You ever spite?
Send dick pics?
No, you ever you ever
dicks.
sent somebody like something shitty or done? Have you ever like someone spited you and you've gone back and taken revenge? Yeah,
I actually
you
used to
seem like
have
the revenge type.
Yeah. I not so much like anymore, but I used
I
to
don't know.
like
Those
be
nails
very
beg
petty.
to differ.
I got him for a wedding. ASMR.
Oh shit, that's so funny.
No, but yeah, I was really into justice as a child. So it wasn't like always so much like I had to seek out revenge, but if someone did something shitty, like something had to be done back to them.
Yeah,
Like
you brought
level
them
the
to
playing field.
justice.
There was this girl named Jasmine Zuniga who used to bully me, and I
With a last name like that,
Yeah.
Zuniga. Come
Yeah.
on.
So she put my sister did hair, and she like put these extensions in my hair, and Jasmine Zuniga poured like glue and like put gum in the back of it. So we had to take them out, and I had sat for like 10 hours while my sister was like sewing them into braids in my hair.
Yeah.
And like
What an evil little
Yeah.
bitch.
So a week later, we had the same like history class in the morning, 7th grade. I came in class beforehand. I got super glue and I super glued her desk because we had assigned seats, and I just fucking really clear, and she never pays attention. They had to come cut her out of her desk.
Oh my
And she
God.
wasn't wearing underwear.
Oh my god.
And like, I'm pretty sure that like
She
she had
had
to like
some.
be escorted like
Oh my
in like a
God.
PE shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
How
god.
good did you feel?
I felt
They
great.
put acetone in that
No,
young girl's hoot hoot.
Nobody fucking like knew it
How
was
old were
me
you?
either. 12.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is some young stuff. What did you?
Yeah.
What else did you do? That was the Zuniga.
Yeah, I had a
Did you ever do anything else to her?
not
Or
to
she
her.
did-
She stopped doing things to me after that.
really?
And
Did you tell her? Did you
then,
walk up
like-
to her like, "Hey, remember when everybody saw?"
no, I never
You never told
I
her?
never needed like applause
Yeah.
for, that's how you get caught. But like 3 years later, she like came up to me, and I guess she'd been in therapy, and she apologized.
Oh shit.
Like, so it was cool.
nice.
It's like, all right.
nice.
Still a little petty. Didn't trust it, but like as an adult, I can appreciate
I mean,
it.
yeah, you never trust that person.
You shouldn't.
No.
Yeah.
Dumb.
She sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they once a
idiot.
sucky person, always a sucky person. People don't change deep down.
It's true.
They don't.
They don't.
That's so sad.
They can.
They do.
They can get better at like
They do.
They can get better at hiding it.
it. And
I mean, I have a pretty,
who they are.
I have a pretty negative view on people, but
Sure. I think
people can change. I've changed significantly in my life.
I think you were always good. You were just misguided.
I was always good. I was fucked up.
Yeah.
But I think most people underneath are good but fucked up.
well, yeah, but people's flaws don't go away entirely. They just lessen, and you like learn how to cope with your flaws.
Yeah.
I think that like certain like problems just like never go away.
What kind? Which ones?
I don't know, like
Having an
sometimes your
addictive
deep
personality.
insecurities, addictive personalities, things like that. You know, sometimes you're always going to struggle with it for the rest of your life.
Like, I'll probably always be a pessimistic person because I always have been. And
Well, because you also have the fucking thought that you have to be a pessimistic person because you've always been a pessimistic person. Well, it's just like, yeah, I'm trying to change a shit ton of shit. I'm not saying it's fucking easy. It's fucking brutal.
No,
It
man, it's
sucks.
work.
I fucking hate it. I wish I could just sit at home in my fucking underwear and eat nachos all goddamn day, and that could be my life.
wouldn't that be a beautiful life?
Wouldn't that be fucking
It'd
great?
be a beautiful
I'd
life.
get so bored.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, I would just have to have every streaming service known to man.
And then you just go out and do something. That's what I'm saying. It's just like,
Oh, you want to go do stuff?
I don't know.
Now you want to go do stuff?
I don't know.
You just said sit at home eating nachos, and I was in for that.
That's fine. I don't know what I want anymore.
So you don't want nachos right now?
I do want nachos right
Actually,
now.
nachos right now would be so fun.
always want nachos.
Oh, my God.
Like,
You guys want to go eat
what's
after
your
this?
dream nacho?
My dream nacho.
Ooh.
Like, build me a dream nacho machine scenario.
All right. So you start with a base of some blue corn tortilla chips and
faggot.
yellow corn tortilla chips and some red ones. And it's festive looking.
Trio.
He's describing something that's served at every fucking chain restaurant in North Dakota because he's North Dakota garbage.
I
And
like
this is
the
the
blue
first time.
corn.
This is the first. He went to an Applebee's and they're like, ooh, they got the tricolored chips.
like the blue
Mom, they
corn.
got the tricolored
I feel
chips.
like it's festive, you fuck. Anyway,
Continue.
Sorry, this is your dream nacho.
This is mine.
I'm gonna back out
you
and
just
let
yeah,
you do
you just
yours.
you just come out of here. All right, so after we have the festively colored chips laid ever so strategically, not to bunch, you go one layer of buffalo chicken. You go a second layer of chip, just a slight layer of chip. Then you put on the ground beef. Put on some ground beef on top of that. Then you put another small layer of chip. Then you start drizzling on some toppings, like some sour cream.
Listen, you
You
Italian
said you were gonna
monster.
stay out
this
of
is
it.
lasagna.
You said-
you're making a lasagna, not fucking nachos.
I like to layer,
It
sir.
does sound a little bit like lasagna.
I like to layer, okay? I like to layer. This is a plate. This isn't a pan.
Sure.
This is on a plate. You know, I'm doing a build. I'm building. Going up pyramiding, if you will. Matthew.
Finish your lasagna, Bill.
Just stop. Just stop, Matt. Just stop. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Just sour cream, salsa, a little cilantro, a little bit of chives, some chives on there for the onion. Yeah.
I feel like you've forgotten the most important thing.
Oh yeah, and then cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
cheese mixed in everywhere too. Like it's meat, cheese. I forgot to say that. I'm sorry.
Sounds a lot like lasagna, wouldn't you say?
Can you describe what kind of cheese?
Like the Fiesta cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, like cheese like that, like spicy cheese.
Good save.
The stuff you get from
Alright.
fries.
No.
You fucking garbage person.
I would get a block and grate it myself.
There's no block of Fiesta cheese, Bill. That's not a thing.
You get like the. Have you ever had like actually?
You're thinking of Colby Jack, the yellow white.
No, I wouldn't go with a Colby Jack. Actually, I would go.
It's got great flavor
I would
profile.
go with it. Does
Okay.
it does? I would go with a mix of Colby Jack and Pepper Jack. Actually, if we're getting down to the nitty gritty of it, if like I had, if you know these nachos were the end all beat all
Gotta throw
nachos.
some white cheddar in there though to like balance it out.
Like white cheddar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why white cheddar? Why not regular cheddar?
Eh.
What's the difference?
It's like less salty, and you already have like these other spicy salted
Oh.
cheeses. It just rounds the flavor out.
Really? I didn't know that about
You
white
saying like
cheddar.
a sharper?
Yeah.
one? Yeah, fucking sharp white cheddar is the greatest thing that's ever
I don't
made.
think that I've only ever had like so sharp means it's harder cheese, correct?
Yeah.
It's harder and it's tartar too.
Okay. So I've only ever had a white cheddar that's like the soft cheese. Like
Okay.
It's softer. So
Like
I
a
guess.
cheese stick.
Yeah.
mozzarella.
No,
They have
cheese
white
stick?
cheddar ones too.
they're white cheddar ones. They're like it's you know.
They
what I
Add
have
up on my
every
cheese stick
flavor
game,
of
then.
cheese.
All right, I'll go fuck myself then.
I mean, you don't have to.
Are you done with your fucking bullshit nachos? Let's talk about your nachos. You're the
Oh,
guest.
God. I like flour tortilla chips with my nachos, actually.
Flour tortilla chips. Those are pretty fucking good.
Yeah. But like, I want fucking chorizo and shrimp and just fucking
Chorizo and
avocado and
shrimp?
black beans and corn. And
Oh, I forgot to say avocado.
yeah, man.
And black
want
beans
it
and
all.
corn.
So much stuff, guys.
What
A
are you
lot
gonna
of
do?
red pepper flakes.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Red pepper's dope. I'm a big fan of red pepper.
All of the Cholula.
Cholula. Yeah. I like chips
Mm-hmm.
and then like chicken, like a shredded, like kind of stewed chicken. You know, like a spicy chicken.
You don't like cubed?
It's not on nachos. Nachos are like they turn into like the sloppy mess, and if you're like cubed, it just doesn't. The textures end up getting fucked up later on.
Doesn't sit right.
Yeah.
You know, then you're trying to scoop pieces of chicken.
Some refried beans.
You want refried?
Yeah, fucking refried beans are the shit on nachos, man. What goes on after that? Cheese it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking cheese.
What kind of cheese, Manny? What are you doing for cheese?
Just,
you going with the cheddar? You going with the Monterey Jack? Colby Jack?
A Monterey Jack's pretty good.
Monterey
I do
Jack's
like a
pretty good.
Monterey Jack.
My favorite Rescue
yeah.
Ranger also.
Yeah. That's the worst. It's the worst rescue. It's literally the worst rescue ranger, by the way.
No, he's not.
But he is the one that looks most like you. So
I was
can
gonna
see.
say.
Yeah.
Monterey Jack was so great. He had a cheese. He had a cheese weakness. Come on, that was adorable.
Yeah. Pico.
Or was it a crippling addiction that
was
we
it
just need to get real about?
It was a crippling addiction.
God, it is so crazy when you realize
Poor
how
Monterey
terrible
Jack.
shit was.
Shows back in the day, like
Yeah, when it's like, oh, that person had a problem.
yeah, no, Monterey Jack was a crackhead for cheese.
This is not healthy behavior.
And they're showing it to kids, you know,
Yeah.
like I mean, how many other characters were there where they had like their trademark like thing that they ate?
Oh, Kel.
Yeah, Kel or Garfield or you name it. I can't name anymore.
Garfield.
That's why I asked you to do it. I already said Garfield. Fuck. Actually, that brings up great segue from Garfield into lasagna and what
I already
my nachos
segued
were.
into
I know.
lasagna because you made lasagna
I was
for nachos.
we were finishing the nachos thing. Everybody
You-
had to say their nachos. You made the segue at an inopportune time.
But damn, I love lasagna.
Yes.
Ugh, ricotta.
A little ricotta.
I hate
little
when you
goat
pretend
cheese.
that you're fucking Italian.
I'm not pretending, Matthew. Not pretend. I'm very Italian.
This is his heritage. You don't
My
get
heritage.
to tell him how to
You-
express it.
You don't.
I
You
do.
don't. You fucking piece of shit, racist.
I got a message from
There's a hard R racist.
I got a message from producer Brian Kearley that reads as such: Bill's a fucking monster with his festive nacho lasagna.
Brian.
So just FYI,
Brian, I
People
will. I
agree
will
with
listen
me.
to your opinion when your eyes are a little further apart.
stop being so mean to producer Brian.
What does that even mean?
Huh? It just means his eyes are a little too close together.
It's just so mean to him.
Yeah.
Hey, look at him though. Look at him. They're a little close.
They're perfectly good eyes.
You have good
They're
eyes,
good.
Brian.
Yeah.
They're close.
See what you did? You pissed off producer Brian.
Well, he poo-pooed my nachos. They're festive.
They're disgusting.
They're festive. They're festive, Brian. Blue corn is better for you.
I guess if you put cranberries on them, they'd be festive.
Ew. Ew, who's putting cranberries on nachos? You show me
Dude.
this person so I
Dude,
can
when
fucking
I
end
worked
their
at
life.
Barrio, I worked at Barrio Cafe at the airport. They put
Oh.
like cranberries and like pomegranate and the avocado and put it on the nachos.
It's fucking good as shit.
It was actually tasty.
It's so good. Yeah, they
Don't
put
don't look like that.
they
It
put
was good.
They put pomegranate in it and sometimes in cranberry. Sometimes it's some of the best goddamn guacamole
It's
I've
like
ever had in my
mango
life.
salsa. I hate mango salsa. Like,
I
yeah.
don't like mango salsa.
But you haven't had good mango salsa. Then.
I've had mango salsa,
not
and
into it.
I don't think any of it's good.
There is a place in Flagstaff called Salsa Brava. The dude that runs the place is like It's a good friend of Guy Fieri's. One of those dudes. He's fucking super
See how
cool
hard,
though.
did you see how hard I rolled my eyes?
I love Guy
That was
Fieri.
a real hard eye roll.
I
love
love me
Guy.
some Guy Fieri.
Yeah. But
What the fuck is happening here?
I don't know if you guys have ever seen my comedy band Sex Lasagna, but we do sing a love song to Guy Fieri.
Do you really?
We do.
Oh my god. I haven't seen your comedy band Sex Lasagna. That's what we were trying to talk about. Actually, was your comedy
I
band?
figured,
Sex
but I was
Lasagna.
just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, listen,
I don't
we
like
got
to bring it up
sidetracked
unless
again.
it's organic.
I am very excited to hear you guys are playing at Curly's Yearly's this year at the
Yeah.
House of Comedy, which comedians, you guys should be there. House of Comedy, January 6th, 9 p.m. And it's Brian's yearly award show for the scene, which is going to be a blast. Margo and her roommate, Sarah, will be performing as Sex Lasagna. And then I think Tristan's rapping as well.
Oh, good. We should talk to him. We'll do some background music for that boy.
Perfect. That'll be dope.
Sounds fun.
So you do vocals and do you do an instrument at all, or do you
Sometimes
play
I
any
play the
instruments?
harmonica.
Really?
Yeah,
You can play a harmonica.
I can play a harmonica.
Holy fuck! Now
That
I
is
mean,
a skill I have.
you just like got infinitely more interesting and attractive to me. I'm just
Thank
not
you.
gonna lie.
Today I washed my jean jacket.
Really? I mean, I would probably like suck Blues Traveler's dick just because he can play a harmonica like that.
Yeah.
So
I've got
you
some
know.
people to introduce you to that.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of dick sucking you can do.
I don't want to do that.
There's so many harp players out there.
I love a good harmonica. It's
Have
like one
you-
of my favorite things to listen to.
Have you gone and done karaoke with Margo?
No.
It's fucking insane. Margo has one of the most ridiculous goddamn voices.
Actually,
I
I've
have
heard,
a karaoke problem.
I've
heard
ever
you
heard in
sing.
my life.
I've never gone in, but I've heard her sing karaoke, and it was at Crescent last or a couple weeks ago.
yeah, for Marcel's birthday
Yeah,
thing.
and yeah, she's just a destroyer. Beautiful voice.
It's
Thanks.
insane. I made the mistake of being like, hey, let's sing a song together because I couldn't figure out what to
Dummy.
do. I
He
was
put
so
in
bad.
grease.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's all I
God.
could think of. That's all I was.
Matt.
Well, Rick was with us. He was like, hey, you should go sing a song. And I was like, all right, Rick, I'll go sing a song.
Sketta.
Yeah.
Well, Rick Sketta.
Rick, get that. And so that's what I did. And I was like, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. This is dumb.
This is a bad
I did
idea.
a dumb thing.
It was
And
fun.
You don't have to.
No,
You don't
it
have
was
to.
fun.
You don't have to poo-poo me.
No, I'm
she
serious,
wasn't.
it was
she was.
fun.
She wasn't poo-pooing. She was being very
I know she
cordial.
was. I'm just being mean to myself.
That's okay.
I think you're the first straight boy who's ever asked me to sing that song with him.
Do you know how much Grease karaoke I've sung in my life?
Well, you did grow up Mormon.
Shit ton.
He didn't grow
I
up
didn't
Mormon.
grow up Mormon.
He wasn't Mormon. He was
No,
like a
it's-
transcendental
Was
I'm
in a
sorry.
meditation
real-
cult.
was in a real cult. How dare you?
I always think of them
How
as
dare
the
you.
same thing.
That's the funniest thing
Yeah.
is everyone always asks me, it's like, are
You
Mormon?
look a little Mormon.
Because I'm white and I'm
Yeah,
blonde and I have
it's
blue
true.
eyes. It's,
And you
yeah.
talk about singing a lot of Grease karaoke.
It's a Mormon thing.
Yeah.
They're okay with Grease and West Side Story.
Well, I used to host karaoke.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where?
Me too.
Up at a resort outside of Payson.
Really?
We're like a couple miles away from where we live. Yeah,
This is very
Coles
funny.
Ranch.
This is very funny.
Like every Friday night, I would go with my ex-wife, and like they would give us dinner. So we'd get like a fucking prime rib dinner every Friday night, and they'd give us a $50 bar tab, and we would just.
100% Matt was wearing white Oakleys at that time in his life.
I wasn't wearing white Oakleys, but I would have if I could have been able to afford them.
All right, he was wearing white sunglasses of off Oakley variety.
I've never put on
I'm
white.
just picturing sandals and socks now.
I've never worn sandals and socks. I just wear flip flops.
Okay.
That a boy. He did it. I mean, he's from Arizona, so he gets that.
I've never worn white sunglasses in public. There's been a few times where I've been like trying them on, and people I've been with have been like, "Fucking put those down."
You're good
immediately."
friends. That's what that means.
I've had some decent people in my life.
Yeah.
yeah. in
Yeah,
and
if,
out,
if
but-
you're a dude and you don't have friends that like question why you're wearing white sunglasses, then you don't got good friends, bro. Like you got shit friends.
That's why I'm so sad
Yeah.
for Guy Fieri.
Aw.
He doesn't have any good friends.
He
He
was
deserves
just
good
trying-
friends.
You know what? I feel like they've probably told him.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he's
I-
just like, listen, it matches the hair, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you put a bandana on a dog and like you think they're gonna hate it, but then they don't let you take it off.
Yeah.
I've never done that. Never done that. Every dog we put a bandana on in this house wants to strangle himself with it. And they try to. Like, they bite it and they pull it up and stuff. It's bad.
Maybe they're just tired of living with you fucking terrible people.
I mean, we're pretty good to the dogs. They have a really nice life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had an Alaskan Malamute named Tank, and he fucking loved his bandana.
Really?
Yeah. Like we
That's
got him when he was like a
adorable.
little puppy, and like he had one that like was too big for him, and like he just like kept growing, and we had to like get a string to keep it on because he'd like sleep with it and stuff.
Oh.
Good boy.
Oh. Do you still have any? Do you have any dogs? Do you have any animals
not
right now? Nothing.
I have a tortoise.
You have a tortoise.
Her name's Reba.
Reba.
I don't know if she's a boy or a girl, but her name is Reba.
I imagine she's a great race car driver.
Dude, she's actually pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like,
I was going for a Daryl Foyt.
Very surprised.
What was it? AJ Foyt.
Oh.
From the Little Rascals. Yeah. Deep ref.
What?
It was dumb.
no.
I'm too high.
The hottest Reba costume? Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? AJ Foyt is the hottest Reba ever.
What are you talking about?
AJ Foyt
We're
was
talking about Reba's costumes.
so in the Little Rascals, the kid who won the derby or like the soapbox derby.
Never mind. Just no. I'm fine.
The race
I don't-
car
I
driver.
don't-
when you do that.
I don't need this.
She was a
The race car driver that gives them the trophy is
fine.
Reba.
is
No, it's
Reba
all right.
McEntire.
And they like thought it was a boy the whole time, but then takes
then it
off
was
the
a
helmet.
chick.
This is just gonna take up space that I could put something else.
Her hair
in.
is so long
Like,
and curly in it.
And it's red as fuck.
That's all right.
Oh god.
I'm
Just
deleting.
imagine
I'm
the color of her
deleting.
nipples.
I'm deleting all this information immediately as you put it in. Just like
This is how I'm going to start every conversation with you from now
Do
on.
it. Do it. Be like, hey, do you remember when we talked about AJ Foyt?
I'm just gonna be like, nope.
I was like, oh, hey, Matt, AJ Foyt.
I don't even know what you're talking. I'm gonna look
the
at you
new
like
hello.
you're. I'm gonna look at you like
AJ
you're crazy.
Foyt.
I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. People will be like, I don't know who that is.
You do that.
I'm just going to show up, and then I'm going to sing Reba songs at you the whole time.
do it.
Listen, sing fancy.
I
Here's the one chance fancy, don't let me down.
got you to sing Reba.
God damn it, you did. I can't not sing Reba. That's a big. There was a few times when I was younger, I looked at Reba and I was like, all right.
You are a single mom who works too hard.
Yeah. And that's what's hot about
I
it.
never watched that goddamn show. Is that what you guys are talking about? Her stupid TV show that was on for years?
No, I mean
Little bit.
this was in the Little Rascals, but I mean I didn't watch
different
it.
thing.
I didn't watch Reba.
Fuck
much.
both those things, man.
I watched Reba.
Did you?
I have zero regrets about it.
I mean, I watched original Roseanne, and I don't have regrets either. So I support your watching
Yeah.
of Reba.
I liked original Roseanne.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
it
to
was-
watch the Halloween episodes every year.
Oh God, those are the best. Dan's costumes, so good. No one could beat Dan Connor in a costume contest. No one.
I didn't watch.
You didn't watch Roseanne either?
Not a lot.
No,
I didn't like it.
No? What did you like to watch as a kid?
nothing, because he was in a cult and they didn't let him.
When you were having your second adolescence as an adult, what did you like to watch as a kid?
Which one? Which second adolescence? This second adolescence that I'm having right now?
No,
I would
the-
basically act like a child.
No, the one when, like,
When you like
right
got
out of the cult, fresh out.
Oh, fresh out. What I
When you're a
watch?
child to the world.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I mean,
Here's
it's
like
solid.
when I was young, I used to watch a shit ton of Monty Python.
Okay.
I watched Monty Python for fucking days. I loved Monty Python. I could fucking quote. I could quote that shit.
It's only a flesh wound.
This is
Oh, yeah.
another reason
Yeah.
you come off as a Mormon.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm fucking sure. Faulty Towers. Did you guys ever watch Faulty Towers?
Dead
Fucking Faulty Towers was great. I loved comedy. Like I always went for fucking comedy, and I hated mass-produced comedy. Like even like the sitcoms. Like I really got out of them pretty quick. Like I watched. I
wasn't
liked
that
some
woke.
of them when I was a kid. Like
I
the
wasn't
TGI
that
shit.
woke.
I was just
love
exposed.
sitcoms.
I was just exposed to a lot of like fucking really funny shit. Like I had cool parents, man,
Yeah.
who were like fucking hippies that got sucked into a cult, but like they knew funny stuff. Like I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when I was a little
cool.
fucking kid, which was like this is the greatest thing I've ever read in my life. It's so fucking funny. So I don't know. Like that's what I always like sought out. And shit that other people like I hated. Was always a little fucking hipster piece of shit too. Like I hated things that other people were watching. It's like, I'm wanting something better. You can go fuck yourself. What are you
I
doing?
mean, you're still a hipster piece of shit.
Oh, I'm totally 100%.
Like,
Yeah.
You're still hipster garbage.
Oh, God, yeah.
I hope you know that you haven't left that.
Oh, no, I'm well aware. Yeah. I'm well
That's
aware.
something you should change about yourself, maybe.
I can't. See, you can't
See?
stop being pessimistic. I can't
Flaws
stop
that
being.
don't change.
I can't stop being a hipster piece of shit. Like, I'm so judgmental. Like, oh man,
You are.
I am.
You are. Matt will
the
try to like
worst.
tell me about a band,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "Oh, what?" He quoted a Lionel Richie song the other day, and I thought it was Pink Floyd, and he's just like, "What the fuck, Bill?"
Are you still up on this shallow fucking thing?
Yeah.
Did you go back? We went back and listened to it. I didn't call you shallow.
Called Shallow.
I said you had a
Felt so
shallow knowledge of music.
Which
That's
song was
cool.
this?
Singing
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was
Like
singing.
the only Lionel Richie song that I should know.
I was singing it to him at the beginning
Yeah.
of the podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, Pink Floyd." Like, and I forget that he just doesn't listen to a lot of music, and that's okay. I wasn't judging him. I was just, it was just
That's a pretty
thing.
popular song, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Fuck
even
this
if you're
guy.
not into music, that just feels like
Here's
a natural thing to know in pop culture.
Yeah, well, go fuck me then. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for agreeing with me, Margo. That
So-
Bill's a piece of shit
Not
and
you
a
know.
dumpster fire of a human being.
What can we expect at Kearley's Yearly's when Sex Lasagna takes the stage?
Well, as soon as we get a list of the awards and everything, we're just gonna write,
Brian,
fun-
get to work on the fucking awards. We need a list of awards to the band so they know what to write and play.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Boom.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
accomplished something.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, give me money.
He said, "Give me money."
Did that work?
He said, "Brian, give me money."
Brian, give me money. Nah, it didn't
There you
work.
go.
Well, she asked for something and got it, so I was just saying.
Yeah, but that's like something he
You
could
only get
tangibly
one
do.
question on the day of his
Like,
daughter's
hey,
wedding.
No, you can go like this. You go, Brian, go build Matt a piece of IKEA furniture.
I can do that myself. I can do that myself. I'm
But
very
but see,
But I
that's
love-
something you could get from Brian.
No, that was sweet. No, listen. Good point. I asked for too much. I asked for too much. I'm a greedy bitch.
You gotta know. You gotta know what you can get from people.
greedy
Like I
bitch.
know I can get a cigarette from you at any time.
Oh, I fucking hate it too. You know who else knows that? Fucking everybody. Some fucking new guy I didn't even know came up to me last night and asked me for a cigarette, and I couldn't say no because I had a brand new pack. I was like,
You could say no.
You're
Here's-
allowed to say no.
You're allowed.
here's why. Here's with cigarettes, it's different because I've had a lot of times like when I was fucking
Yeah.
away and didn't have any fucking money, and people just like I had a dude just straight up like buy me a carton of cigarettes one time.
Really.
Yeah. So with cigarettes, like I try to be like,
I do too.
Gotta
If I
pay it
have them,
forward.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
If I have them, I give out more than I smoke from the pack typically, because I'm gonna smoke less of them, and that's good. Like when I buy a pack, I'm a chain smoker, and I can't
Yeah.
not stop. I've given people like kindnesses with cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like there was like two homeless guys sitting out in front of a venue that I was about to perform at in Tucson.
Yeah.
And I gave them each 5 cigarettes. And then I came back out, and one bum had beat the living dog shit out of the other
Oh
bum,
shit.
out of the other bum, and absconded with his cigarettes and half of his shit.
They dueled.
I felt so bad. I was like, I was the antithesis of this battle.
Here's another terrible story about Matt. So, approximately a year ago, I was at a wedding with my ex-girlfriend. I was at her sister's wedding, and I had run out of cigarettes. And so I stole her mom's cigarettes off the table and went outside with with my girlfriend and with like all her friends, and we smoked all her mom's cigarettes. But she was pissed at her mom and was talking shit about her mom the whole
You
time.
stole from
so-
her mother's purse.
I didn't steal from her purse. They were just sitting on the table, and I was like, no one's gonna be mad at me about this.
No.
Everyone's gonna think this is
Sheila
funny.
needs to stop smoking anyway.
Everyone's gonna think this is hysterical. Plus, I'm gonna get to keep smoking cigarettes.
So do you think you're a hero because you stole?
No. It was a bad thing. I shouldn't have done it. But it's also funny. So sometimes
you get
bad
caught?
things are funny. Oh, I totally got ratted out. Yeah.
Did you? They were
She
like-
never.
Did
She
she react
never.
badly?
Did
She
she ever
never
say anything?
She never confronted me about it or said anything to me about
Nothing?
it. She fucking loved me.
What?
But I think she gave. I think she gave Tiff like all kinds of shit about it. She said. I'm sure she said a bunch of passive aggressive shit about it.
Yeah.
Every
But-
time you come over to the house, she's like, I'm just going to put my purse in my room.
I mean, there's much more to worry about than me. So, like, it's not. There's some bad shit going on. But whatever. Yeah.
You're like, you don't got to worry about me taking a pack of smokes. You got to worry about Tommy taking the TV out of the fucking living
That's
room
pretty-
to support his habits.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a good judge of character.
It's pretty
Good
dead on.
judge of what's going down.
Pretty dead on. Love them all very much. All
I'm
wonderful
sure they're
people.
all wonderful in their own garbagey ways.
Yeah.
Garbagey, trashy. ways.
I think of a lot of times of just shit that I do that's just not okay.
Yeah.
It's just I probably should have better morals or something. I don't know.
I mean, I've
mean,
definitely
just do
taken
your
someone's
best.
package.
Better decision making skills.
I've definitely taken someone's cigarettes if they just leave them laying around.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just
Like, if you can't see whose they are, yeah, pick them up. I don't even smoke cigarettes, but
I knew.
keep them behind the bar for whoever needs them.
Fuck yeah, it's like currency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Currency of the land.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Going back to prison.
Woo.
Let's go to prison.
Let's go to prison, everybody.
Fuck yeah.
Margo, where can people find you?
At work, usually.
That's right. You're a busy bee. You manage Rebar.
I don't manage anymore, but now I bartend.
Oh.
So
Go definitely see Margo at Rebar.
Better
Give her
money.
fucking tips.
give me your money.
Give Margo your money.
Give
She needs
her-
it.
I'm a
All
cute
of
poor
it.
girl.
She is. Very cute, very poor. And that always deserves, like an extra 20 spot.
Yeah.
Which
Cute
part?
and poor.
Cute and poor.
Yeah.
I only like to give my money to cute rich people. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's fair.
I
Classes.
try not to give money to cute rich people. Like
Only
if you,
the ugly rich ones.
yeah, I'll
Because
give,
it's like, oh, you have so much, but so little.
yeah, yeah. I feel better about like if I know the CEO of the company is like a really just like misery looking old fucking guy.
Yeah.
I'd
Real
much rather
Scrooge
give it to
McDuck.
him. Yeah, I'll give it to Scrooge.
Heart of gold, that one.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm not.
He was nice to his nephews. He only touched
Yeah.
them probably once a month each.
It always goes to touching with you every single time. Every single time we talk about a man-man relationship, it's immediately molestation with Bill.
Do you think Scrooge McDuck hunted other ducks for fun?
Oh
I
yeah,
hope so.
the world's most dangerous game.
I
Yeah.
certainly hope so. Oh,
Just makes the nephews do it one time.
we need a Meat Sweats fan fiction, which is DuckTales in the most dangerous game. Where it's Scrooge McDuck, he's hunting
hunts
Huey,
you.
Louie, Dewey, and it's finally McQuack who has to kill him at the end.
Poor Launchpad.
Launchpad McQuack's the best fucking one.
He was the best one.
Yeah.
Look, he had like that guy had he had like a Jay Leno chin and a beak.
He did, and I still liked him.
Oh, and that's what made him.
I liked his bomber jacket.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: I was real into aviation back as a kid. Like I wanted to be a Navy fighter pilot.
Did you
Like
guys
a
ever
Top
watch
Gun.
the Disney Mighty Ducks cartoon?
Dude, I was just thinking about that show.
That was such a great show.
And they were like superpowered.
Fuck yeah! And they were crime fighters, and they were from another dimension. And they came here and they played hockey.
Mighty Ducks.
Yep. And then they'd go fuck shit up. It was great.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh my god, I want to
pretty
find
great.
it.
I don't know this.
And they're just like, we're the only duck people in the world, but all these women want to screw this one duck character.
I'm pretty sure all my roommates can hear me right now, and if you draw me for Secret Santa, definitely consider getting me the Mighty Ducks cartoon.
I mean,
Be pretty dope.
who even has
Just
a DVD
saying.
player anymore, Bill?
We have an
I have a
Xbox.
DVD player.
We have an Xbox, bro.
You
And
old
also has a
people.
VHS player on it.
I bet it. Yeah.
So I
You
can
have a
Is it
watch.
what?
built in the TV too?
No, it's
You
like,
have a VHS?
yeah. Yeah, man. Ugh.
You still watch
Gotta
things?
watch. Yeah, why not? It's 50 cents for a movie at Goodwill.
Good point.
And like, there are just some things that's just so nice and nostalgic to watch on a VHS, you know?
I couldn't imagine.
Like just like old Disney movies before they like try to retouch them and they kind of like digitalize over.
So one of my favorite Disney movies is the Disney's Robin Hood.
Oh, I love
that's a
Robin
great
Hood.
one.
With the animals.
Yeah.
That would be a really because I've watched that like remastered. That would be a good one to watch on
Yeah.
VHS. Or like the Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
I'm a hound dog.
I want to cry.
You should cry. Maybe you wouldn't be
that's like
such a dead inside monster if you cried a little
I
bit.
do
You
cry
piece of
every
shit.
once in a while, like maybe once every 6 months.
Maybe someone would hug you if you cried.
I cry I cry. I do cry. I cried. I
Sorry.
thought about
Margo,
my dad.
I'm sorry you have to see this.
I
but
thought about my dad the other day, and I got a little misty eyed.
There you go.
Yeah, it was misty.
You know the Visine after the bong doesn't count.
Good point. Thank you, Margo. Thank you. This is why we brought you for this kind of insight. This is exactly what we needed. Yes, thank
Kids
you.
are mean.
Well, I'm terrible.
I'm a cry. I do. I cry. You don't think I cry?
I make you cry a lot, so yeah, I know you cry. I'm always making you cry.
How
Oh
dare
my
you?
God, do I cry? I'm an emotional young woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cried a lot the other day.
Did you?
Yeah,
I honestly, I probably haven't cried in a month. No, I did cry about my dad in the car the other day.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it was a rough day.
yeah,
What's the
good.
dumbest thing you've ever cried over?
A girl, definitely a girl.
That's not that.
Like, oh no, but it was like I was just such a little bitch about it. Like, no, don't leave me. I don't. What am I gonna do without you?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit. That's the dumbest thing you could ever cry.
No, that's just real though.
Oh no, it wasn't. That chick beat the shit out of me at like the drop of a hat. Shit, like I should have been the one leaving.
We all know how you like to get punched in the face.
I
though.
do like that. I'm a bad little boy.
I'm bad. I'm naughty.
Naughty.
Just feel like I'm naughty.
treat me like the kids at school did. Punch me in the face and then shove me into a locker.
B-.
Do you have a website or something for Sex Lasagna or for
We have a
your improv?
Facebook
Do you have a
page
Facebook?
and an Instagram.
And an Instagram. What's your Instagram?
All just sex lasagna.
All Sex Lasagna. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's the one.
Dope.
Dope as fuck.
Margo,
Yes.
thank you for coming to do this.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being weird with us.
Yeah. Thank
Woo.
you.
Woo. All right.
Appreciate it.
We're back in a little bit with another fabulous guest.
Nobody
I think
cares.
it's Ray Howard.
Nobody
I think
cares.
Ray Howard's coming back.
We doing Ray Howard?
Is Ray back
Ray.
in town?
Yeah, he just got back.
Okay.
He went and set his mom up.
Yeah.
Ray's a good boy.
He is a good boy. I've
He's
been
a
like
great
seeing
boy.
all of his little Facebook posts
Ray's
and
a good
everything.
boy.
Yeah.
I'm very invested in
Nope.
it now.
No,
Yeah,
we
sweet.
love Ray. We just had Gene Moore. It was great.
Yeah.
We're doing great things, guys. I really appreciate everybody that's been supporting. I do see an uptick in the numbers, so thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Listening.
Appreciate you.
Like, share.
Check out Margo. Check out
Yeah.
Sex Lasagna.
Yeah.
Check out Matt.
Buy tickets to Errant Night in
I'd say-
January at Valley Bar.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Errant
also
Night.
in that. And so is Ray Howard.
Fuck yeah.
Errant Night. Let's talk about Errant Night before we leave.
Okay.
Errant Night is something that Micheletti and is Cone working on
MPK,
this
yeah.
one? Okay. So both friends of the podcast, and Errant Night is kind of a period piece, right?
So yeah, the first show it was all medieval based jokes kind of around Sword in the Stone, but this time it's just kind of be a little bit of everything.
Really?
We're
That's
gonna
awesome.
start calling the show the Hot Phoenix Nights.
That's great.
Ooh.
I love
Sexy.
that Valley Bar is given this type of opportunity to comics and to improv and sketch and everything like that to go in and like put on a good show in a venue that you can fill and
Yeah.
reasonably so. So that's really awesome.
I'm excited. Dude, everyone's really funny. This time Dana Wisson's gonna be on the show with us.
Yeah.
And she's just, I'm so excited. She was doing her pitches and everything, and she like prepared like music to go along with her pitches that
Oh,
she was
that's
giving
great.
them. It was so fun.
That's awesome.
I'm really excited.
That's great.
I would love to sit down in a writer's room with you actually, just because I think you would be great to write sketch with. So
I love writing sketch
know.
comedy. Yeah,
yeah, and I'm awful with dialogue, so need help.
I can help.
Errant Night at Valley Bar.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, if this is will this be out? It will be out. Guys, go check out at Valley Bar as well this upcoming weekend,
Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Repent with
Oh,
Pastor
yeah.
Mike. fucking, it's
and
back
Lady
again.
Right Twix.
And the First Lady Right Twix. It's back again, and we love Mike. We would love you to go see that show.
I'll be there.
Matt will be there. I'll be there.
Bill will be there.
Probably.
If I'm out of work on time, I'll be there.
Margo will be
there.
there.
Maybe.
Woo.
We love you guys.
Thanks, guys.